Hey everybody, RidleyFox here. Welcome back to V Rising, and we are in the My First Bite series, and this is my second territory that I have. And over here is my graveyard, and then my garden over here with all my seeds planted. And I came over here to do a couple of things. One thing I want to do is try out an explosive on this huge rock formation, because you can't use your mace on it.
The proper tool.
It says you need Variform or explosives. So I do have some explosives, and we're going to try it on there and see what happens and what we get. And the other thing I want to do, I went ahead and set up this vermin nest, and I'm going to put up 3 more because I can make a total of 4. And the reason I want to do that is to see if we can get this V-Boss Nibbles the Putrid Rat to come in. And this says that he only comes in if it's infested. And so we need to try and draw him over here. And this is the only way I can think of to do it is by putting these vermin nests down. If he comes in and we defeat him, we can get rat form from him, which will turn us into a small rat and allow us to blend into the environment, making it harder for enemies to detect us. I think that would be a pretty neat little form to have. I wouldn't mind getting that. I have no idea if this is going to work. So we'll see. We're going to put these down. I have to put 3 down. I already have 1. I'm going to try and put them all near each other. And hopefully this will be enough to draw him in. And we'll come back here a little later in the episode to see if he's here. And if he's not, we'll just keep an eye on it and maybe he'll show up eventually. And I'm just putting 250 fiber and 250 bones for it to generate these rats. I hope this works. Alright, so we got them all going, and this one's already created some rats. Let's see if we can set up this explosive over here. It's a minor explosive box. Wait, it looked like it was going to go down there. Alright, where do we put it? Not there. Come on. Seems like it would need to be right on it. Oh, wait a minute. It goes there, maybe? Hopefully it won't destroy. Hopefully it won't destroy the little Castle Heart there. Alright, let me set it off. What did we get? Alright, so we got some stone. So it just gave us clay and stone. It's kind of disappointing. I was hoping it would be a mine. I wonder if there are mines that you can do them with in the other areas. Maybe in Dunley Farmlands. I don't know. We'll have to keep an eye out for other formations and see if we can use that. I mean, it's a good way to get a lot of stone. I mean, we did get a lot of stone, I think. Not sure how much I had already. Let me put some of this in here, and then we're going to head over to Dunley Farmlands. Oh, I don't want to put that in there. And we'll just keep that. Alright, let's get going. We're going to go over to Dunley Farmlands, and we're going to try and use this Castle Relocation Heart to move our base, not this one, but our real base, over to Dunley Farmlands. So hopefully it's going to work out. Now let me show you where we're going. I'll show you on the map. So this is where our base is now that we live at. You know, we're here now. This is where the cemetery and the garden is. That's all that's there. And now our nest. So we're going to try and move the base up here so that we're more central in the map. And I decided I want to move to this one because this one is almost twice as big as the one I'm at. So it'd be nice to have a little more room. So I thought we'd go to that one. It's still pretty central. You know, you've got the merchants here, the haunted iron mine here, bastions right there. So we're still pretty central right here. And it's got 2 entrances on this side, one on this, a little pond here, and a little bitty pond down here that we can fish in. So I thought we would go there. So we're going to try and go to one of these way gates and run over there. Now, I've never used the Castle Relocation Heart. I have no idea how to use it. We're going to try and do it together. We'll see how it goes. And let's see, which one's closer? We're going to here. I'm just going to go to this one, I think. We'll probably just run down here. Let me get my wolf form. And I'm going to map it. And we'll go to here. It looks pretty straightforward. And I do have a 37% blood type. I'm not really in a rush to get a higher blood type right this second, since we're just going to be working on the relocation initially. I don't know how long that's going to take, or, you know, what's going to happen. And if we have time later, you know, we want to go exploring, which we might do, we'll look for another blood type then. All right, who do we have here? Ooh, Vincent the Frostbringer. That's a V blood. And he's Scald, so he's way too high for me. I don't really want to fight one right now. Other than Nibbles. Let's see if we can get around them. Yeah. It'll be interesting to see how this works. You know, is it going to move the entire base? I mean, I don't know how it does that. We're up here on the right. You know what's curious? I was going to tell you. I came back over here and was looking at the different territories to make my final decision. And there was a werewolf at a couple of them. And I hadn't seen them before when we were over there. They weren't there before, so it was kind of strange. And they're Scald, so they're higher than us. I don't really know why they were there or when they show up. We may go back over there and see if they're over there. Alright, so this is a 36 rogue. He's 5%. And then there's a skirmisher. He's 6%. So we wouldn't want to take these guys out. Let's go ahead and do that. No, I didn't even hit him. So as you can see, it's a pretty big area. You can see on the mini map just where we're at and how big it is. So there's the pond. It looks like we can fish right here, which I like. And then there's another pond down there. Let's see if there's anything we need to get rid of. I think there's just some wolves in here. We can find them. So the pond is kind of, you know, the divider between this side and that side. And I'm thinking about putting the base down there. Not really sure. Okay, we got these guys. Let's make sure there's nobody else over here. Yeah, so there's a pond there too on that side. We can probably jump down and go over there. I just got the fishing pole, so I'm kind of fascinated by it right now. Right, not really seeing anybody over here that we need to worry about. Some deer. I'm not sure which side is actually bigger. I mean, they're both pretty big. I guess it doesn't matter which side I pull the base to. Alright, I don't see anything over here. It's so pretty over here, isn't it? Where do I want to put it? I think we're going to have to build this relocation heart in the shade. Come down here. I'm going to put it kind of in the middle, maybe. I don't know if it needs to be, you know, like in the center of where you want your base. Does it matter? If I want to put it down here, do I need to put it over here? Does it even matter? I mean, I don't know. Let's go down here. We'll put it down here. I don't die from the sun. Can't get out of here. We'll find a shady spot. Maybe right over here. This is more central, I think, right here. Let's try putting it here. We'll go to Castle Foundation. It's right here, and it takes 100 blood essence.
My castle requires more blood.
Well, I have a little more, I think. I do. So it's kind of glowing, kind of green and stuff. Okay, so we have to link castle hearts together to relocate structures using the build menu. By relocating your castle, you'll lose access to your previous territory, and any structure not relocated through the use of the build menu will be converted into resources. So it doesn't actually just move your castle over here. I don't really quite understand what's going on. Connect to a castle heart. So we're going to connect to an existing castle heart to initiate the relocation. Okay, so what is this? Travel bags. These travel bags will hold all of the items you have relocated using the Castle Relocation Heart. Up here it's saying place mandatory structures. There's 40 of them. Place your travel bags and then complete the relocation. So let's put these down. Okay, I can't open it or look at it. Now we have to place 40 mandatory structures. But here it says there's 1 out of 531. Alright, so required items not placed. The stone coffin. So we can keep doing this, or we can disconnect the castle. We'd unlink the castle hearts. Wait a minute. Sun's getting to me. Okay, so I can unlink it if I want to, and I can just stop and not do it. Alright, let's do the stone castle. See what happens. I mean the stone coffin. There it is. That's my coffin. And And now what do we got to do? So now we got to move my small knowledge storage. So that's what I just created it right before the episode. All right, so let's see here. This is in storage, so it's... Here it is.
My castle requires more blood.
I can't put blood in there. Alright, now we gotta do alchemy storage. So it looks to me like maybe we're gonna move a lot of structures over here, and then I'm gonna have to clear this out and rebuild it. So that's gonna take a long time. I don't even know what I want to do with the castle. You know, what design I'm gonna want here. You know, I don't think I want the exact same design I had over there, so I think we'll just move these structures over and then get the other resources and finish it up. And then I can just start building and designing it, you know, off camera. So we'll see. We'll see what happens here. Alchemy storage, okay. Where's my alchemy? Right here. Oh, you can see that's showing my 2 alchemy storage that I have and what's in them. That's interesting. Just set those next to each other. And now what's it say? Herb storage. And this is what my herb storage has, so I guess I'll just build all these little things that are showing up in here. Consumable storage. Have a vampire lockbox. Gem storage. So it's just moving them over here. I'm basically rebuilding them here. What is this? Material storage. You can see what I had in them. That's interesting. So I'm just going to throw them down.
This will not work.
And then I have general storage. I have a bunch of these. You can see what I've got in all of these. So we'll just throw these down.
I cannot build here.
Alright, we're getting there. It's going to take a little while, I think. I want to at least get everything moved over. Alright, now what do we have to do? I don't have the servant coffins over here or my throne. The altar of recollection. And that would be under knowledge, maybe? Yep. I guess it lets you bring everything over here and then you'll build your castle again. And the research desk. Now let's see what it's saying. It's kind of interesting. Alchemy table. We're going to have to rebuild all our little crafting stations. And we're basically just moving them over here. Where was the alchemy? Was it the alchemy table that it said? I think that's what it said. Yeah, okay. Just gonna build all of these. Leather working station. Just get them over here. Okay, now what? So if I got everything down here, I guess I could make a little room at a time once I figure out how I want it to look and move everything in there. That's probably what we do. Sawmill. Yeah, so we're gonna build all of these. Starting to wonder if I'll just build over here on this side, build on that side, and just put all my stuff over here since that's what I'm already doing. I think we'll do that. That there just brings all these structures. Blood press. Tannery. We got all these crafting stations. The Devourer, he's my favorite one. So cool. The grinder. And the paper press. Now let's see what else. My servant coffins. It says I've done 38 of 40, so that's my 2 servant coffins. I haven't done my throne. And that would be under dominance. That's all. I mean, I guess I don't have to do the throne. And now what do I do? Complete the relocation from Castle Relocation Heart. Relocated. The remaining structures will be converted into resources and transferred into your travel bag. So I guess that's the flooring, your windows, and your walls and stuff, your stairs, all your lighting. What about my 2 horses? I wonder if I'll have to go back for them. All my different types of floors. We'll see what happens. Here we go. Look at that. It's actually doing the transfer, I guess. That is interesting. My servant's going to be in these boxes now. I bet they are. And now we have a Castle Heart. This is crazy. So it's nighttime. Now I'm going to need to put down some of these little mist things. Can we look in here? No, we can't actually. Oh, wait, we can. That's not very many resources. I would have thought that I used more than that. I should have probably left them in there. Okay, this is large chest. This is material storage, right? So we can put all this in here. So it highlights, you know, what you can put in there. Alright, so this is just regular storage. I will put... I'm just gonna throw this in there. Oh, it won't go in there. That's material storage. I thought I selected that. Let's just stick this in here. It's just stuff I don't need to carry around. Okay. I think we need to make some of those mist... What are they called? Mist braziers? Let's put a few of those down, or the sun's going to be burning us. So we need that stone. I hope I got all the resources for my walls and floors back. I don't know that we did. Need more stone. Oh, that's stone brick. Okay, that's what I used to build with. Just the stone. Stone bricks in there. You see I got my iron bars. That's what we'll use for the smithy. Alright, let's put these down so we're not going to end up in bad shape and it gets morning. Oh man, I'm gonna have to think about how I want the castle to be designed because, you know, the other one I just kind of threw up, you know, because I didn't really know what I was doing. And so I might kind of change the format, you know, I don't know. This is interesting. Let's just get these around here so I can run around here without getting burned up. Put one over here. I'm gonna have to clear all this out before I actually start building. And I will probably do that off camera. I don't think y'all want to watch me do that. Now, this is interesting though. I guess I can see why they did it this way, because, you know, your castle in one spot may not fit correctly in this spot. That's what I'm thinking. I'm going to be doing a lot to try and get all this redone. I think it'll be kind of cool. So I guess that's what I'll do. I'll build the castle over here. And then move stuff in. But I'm going to have to think about it. You know, I'm going to write it down on some paper and try and figure it out. You know, where I want each crafting station. Because in the other base, you know, I'm having to go upstairs for one thing and over downstairs for something else. Kind of like to have it all on one floor. And since this is such a big area, we might be able to do that. I don't know, I'll have to play around with it, but it's kind of interesting, so I will be having to clear all this out, and there's no way I'm going to be able to do it in this episode. So I'll do it off episode, and I'll design it, and get it cleared out, and we can probably start building it together. You know, I may do parts of it on my own. We'll see. So, what are we going to do now? I think... What do we want to do? Should we go back over to this territory and see if that Nibbles came in? I am curious. I would like to do that. And I also need to make the smithy. Let's go ahead and make that. And see what that's going to open up for us, because I think we had enough stuff for that. Go over to the travel bags and make sure we got everything out of there. Well, that's not it. Well, this side. Alright, it's gone now, and we should be able to upgrade our heart too, because we did that before. We need 8 reinforced plank and 1 greater blood essence. It should be in here somewhere. 3 reinforced plank. See, it's not on my treasury flooring now. So it's going to be a little harder to find. So there's some of my iron right there. Some more plank. I needed 8. I have 5. May not have enough. I hope I got all my stuff. A little bit of glass. That's sculptured wood. I don't need that. I don't know that I got everything. I needed a greater blood essence, I think. Sculptured wood. What's the reinforced plank look like? Didn't I pull that over? I thought I brought it over. Where is it? I must be crazy. I thought I saw one. There it is, 5. I thought I pulled some over already. I don't know what happened. I must have hit the wrong button or something. Sculptured woods. I only have 5 reinforced plank. There's some glass. See, it's so much nicer when you have everything on treasury flooring. Okay, we need... Do we have enough? We need 3 more reinforced plank. I don't even know how to make that. There's 2. One more. We should have it because it was upgraded over there. This is crazy. Alright, I can't even get around this stuff. There's our other iron ingots. I don't see another reinforced plank in here. I needed 8. How do I even make that? Let's see here. I know it was reinforced. That's why I'm surprised. I'd already upgraded this, unless it's... Okay, no, I'm confused. Okay, that's the problem. So this is to upgrade it to level 3. We're already level 2. And we were a level 2 already. So we can upgrade it again if we get 1 more reinforced plank. So I'm not going to worry about that. Sorry guys, I was confused. Alright, let's see if we can make this smithy. And where is it? Here it is. So we need 200 blood essence and 16 sulfur. Right, let me find that. The blood essence. Oh my gosh. I miss my treasury flooring. Is that enough? I think it is. Alright. There it is. There we go. Let me get over there. I want to see what we can make. Kind of interesting how it looks. Aha! So this is going to let us gear up and get stronger. So we can make iron weapons now. And it needs to be on forged flooring, which I kind of thought. And I don't have enough iron, I'm sure of that. I'm going to need to get more iron. Very interesting. Right. Let me put some of this stuff up. We don't need to carry all that. That is interesting. So I do have a lot of work ahead of me. Let's go over and go to these other territories that I went to before. I'm curious to see if we're going to see a werewolf in there. Alright, I cannot follow the mini-map very well. I always want to reverse what it's telling me to do. And we need to keep an eye out for a new blood type. Oh, what is that? Why is that dog red? He's 100% creature. Ah, I can't get him though. You know, I don't want to just take the creature one time. You know, eventually we're going to be able to fight this V-boss and get prisoners. Let's see here. Where is it? Not that one. This one, I think. Vincent. We saw him walking around. He will give you a prison cell. And I wonder if we could put him in there. That creature. Will it take creatures or will it only take people? Because then once you put him in there, you can craft blood potions from them, and that means you can have like an indefinite supply of that 100% blood. I don't want to kill that creature yet. I mean, I don't know if they'll go in there, but I think humans will. That is cool. So we do not want to fight him right now. Anytime you see one of them glowing red, they're 100%. I'm curious to see if we're going to see the werewolf in here. He was kind of scary looking. We'll keep an eye out for some iron nodes too if they respawned. I did get a couple when I was looking around. Getting my wolf form. I don't see anybody over here. Wait a minute. Look at that, a 99% village worker. That's 2 high ones we've seen over here. And honestly, I don't want to get them right now. I want to get them as prisoners. We need to fight that Vincent. Maybe we'll try and do that in the next episode. Let's see. Or the one after. You know, I don't know that we're ready to do that. Maybe once we get the iron weapons, we will be. 7%, 7%. Let's go to one of the other territories. We went to that one. Let's go up here and see if we see a werewolf in there. I hope there's one around here. I'd like you to see him. I mean, the one I saw was like right at the entrance when we came in. I don't see one around here. They're pretty big. Alright, they're chowing down. Just a regular wolf. Yeah, I do not see one. I wonder if you just see them once in a while. We are going to just start doing some exploration, huh? Let's go this way. Oh, there's an iron cave right here. Why don't we try and go in there? I wonder where the entrance is. It's over that way. You can use some iron. I really don't have a good blood type, but maybe we'll find somebody along the way. But I'm not going to go for the 99 or 100%. 8 and 6%. Yeah, I think, you know, maybe before the next episode, I will try and have the floors down how I want them, and then we can finish out the rest of it, of the castle together. Maybe we'll do that. Ooh, okay. 28, 8. Yeah, they're no better than what I have. Okay, where is this place at? Over here? It's right here. So I just gotta turn around and go to the right. How do I get in there? I guess it's up here. Okay. Look at these gnarly trees. This way? Oh, it's gotta be up here. I bet I'm gonna get killed in here. Ooh, let's get this. Go gaga over these. Get the quartz. And, you know, I can't even smelt these yet. But I get excited every time I can get it. Oh, we can't go in there.
I'm not making
I need explosives. Oh man, I don't know. Maybe we can go make some. We'll come back here. Let's do that. Let's go back to base. It's so hard to find anything in there. Oh, we're right here. Just run right across there. That's handy. Let's see if we can make some explosives. We do that in the alchemy table, I think. This is a mess over here now. It's going to drive me crazy. Where's the alchemy table? I think it's over here. There it is. Alright, for the explosives, we need sulfur, plank, and whetstone. So let me find that. Some sulfur and some planks, so we just need some whetstone. Probably up here in material storage. Yes. Not sure how many I need. I'll bring some extra. Let me get some extra sulfur too. And we'll make a couple of these explosives. Oh, we've got some in here already. That's good. Let me put this stuff up. Alright, so we've got 2 already. Let's go over there and see if we can get in there. Where's the entrance? Still learning my way around here. Isn't it right over here? Yeah. Oh, the sun is up. This is it right here. Let's try setting this down. gonna blow myself up trying to do this. Let me get over here in some shade. There's shade here? Yeah. So what is this? Just stone, plant fiber. Bunch of plant fiber. Clay. Am I going to have to use another one? Okay. Glad I brought two. Look at all the iron ore. Wow. That is great. Look at that. Oh, I still can't. Oh, I'm in. Good, I'm in. I thought I wasn't in. Are we going to get attacked by a bunch of stuff? This is excellent. Look at all that iron. It takes about either 10 or 20. Oh my goodness. What is that? Man. Oh, no. I don't know how to fight him. You would think the mace would have done some damage. Oh, I got 94 iron. He was a rock elemental. Let me get my health up. We'll go back up there. I probably should wait till nighttime. Let me wait till nighttime. And we'll go back. We'll go back up there and see if we can possibly take him out. I'm going to try and use my little Chaos Barrage against him. That might do something. And maybe this Crushing Blow will do something. We'll see. I think the mace is our best bet. Yeah, because he's a big rock. All right, I'll bring you back in a minute. Look at these guys. I don't want to fight, dudes. Okay, they left me alone. Alright, I'll bring you back in a few minutes. Oh, look, okay, so I've been waiting here. It's almost nighttime, and I just saw an 85% over there. Maybe we can get him. But there's a lot of people there. They might kill me. Let's try it. Let me take my Brew of Ferocity and my Enchanted Brew, which will make me stronger. And we'll see if we can get that 85%. And there's a... Which one is he? Skirmisher. Hopefully I won't kill him. Man, which one is he? That 85% right there. Trying to get the archer out. Uh-oh. My health is low. Alright, that's good. Alright, I got the 85%. They don't kill me while I'm getting them. Oh, I can't believe that. I survived it. Oh, that was tough. You gotta take out those archers, that's for sure. But we're 85% now, so we're stronger to try and get this rock thing in this cave. The rock elemental. I think it's this way. Try and get my health up. So I took my Brew of Ferocity. That gives me +3 physical power. And then the... well, I thought I took the other one. Enchanted Brew gives me +3 spell power. So we'll be stronger now. I gotta go this way. I'm trying to look at the map. Here we go, up here. There's a lot of iron in there. It'd be great if we can get it. Let's get my health all the way up. I don't see him. I mean, he was like under the iron that I got. Wonder if he's going to be back in here. I think I need the mace for him. I don't know if I'll be able to beat him, but with my better blood type, it should make a difference. Look, he's right there.
This isn't working.
He's a level 50. Oh, I didn't realize that. Ah. Ooh. Oh, don't hit me. I think I'm better off just using spells against him. Ah, he got me. Oh, he got me again. I can't move. Where is he? I lost him. Okay. Oh, he got me good there. I think he's gonna kill me. Hopefully you won't come down here. I want to use my barrage again on him. His health might come up just by doing this. Where did he go? I bet his health is all the way up again. I don't even see him over there. Is he over here? Got him? No. I don't know where he went. I wanted to use my barrage on him again. Hopefully he's moved away. Don't see him. Hard to see in here. Is that one right there? I think it is. Oh my gosh, they're all in here. Look at that. That's a big one. 50. Oh, and they go down in the ground. So you have to try and stay away from them. This is when you want that little rat. Come in here and then change forms and get some iron. That looks like one you're going to have to use an explosive for. There's a thing right next to him. What is that? Oh no. Let me get out of here. I can't go. I can't move. I'm stuck. Get out of there. That is funny. That is cool. Alright, we're gonna go back to base. Alright, here's all our stuff. I bet our servants are in here. I think they were on a quest, but yeah, he's on a hunt, so we're gonna leave them alone. And where did I put my furnace at? There it is. Get this iron in here. We did pretty good getting this iron, I think. That is a dangerous mine. $190, that's great. That actually turned out to be a lot of fun going over there. I enjoyed trying to fight that guy. I didn't realize he was a 50. He's too high for me, but I think, you know, if we can get that nibbles, maybe we can just sneak in there and get where we want to get and get the iron. You know, we need to go over there and let's go see if Nibbles spawned in. Maybe he has. Let's see, do we need to build a waygate? All our stuff should have been brought over. Oh, it's such an hassle having to build everything. I don't even know where to do it at. Let's see. Dominance. You'd think it would be under that. Teleporters. Well, I'm not going to worry about it right now. So in the next episode, we will go over there and see if Nibbles spawned in. And if so, we'll fight him and get that rat form. I think we'll probably have a lot of uses for that in the future because the game's just going to get harder and harder and harder. And we may be able to use it in that little cave, that iron cave. That was cool. I like that. We started moving our castle. I'm a little disappointed it didn't just move the castle. That's kind of what I was expecting. But, you know, it did bring all our stuff over here. I'm going to have to go back for the horses, I think. We may need to go back over there and get them. So I may take a run over there in a little bit and see what got left over there. And I'll let you know in the next episode what we did not get. So don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel. And I hope you enjoyed the episode. I really did. And I'll see you next time. Later, later.